welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Why don't you go ahead and take a second and hit that subscribe button down below so you can get notified every time I play with makeup or do any kind of reviews. And while you're both here, returning and new, head on over to Instagram and see what I do all week long. I post everyday looks. I post about 3 times a week, and it's Christina Shrey, so I'd love to see you there too. Today I'm really excited to be playing with this specific palette. It needs no real introduction. Just gonna slide it up. Yeah. It's the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I have been waiting to play with this thing on camera. So without further ado, let's just jump into this palette. Can we just talk about these colors? Beautiful, beautiful sunrise colors. Nice warm tone palette. I can't wait to play with this thing. I know lots of people do swatches for performance, but to be completely honest, I'm so new to this makeup world that I wouldn't be able to judge it correctly on that. So I definitely like swatches to see what it's going to look like on my skin tone. So let's just jump into swatches. Okay, so here is everything swatched with no primer on my arm. Okay, so my eyes are primed. Can we just talk about this look? I mean, I think I should leave it like this. I'm kind of looking a little crazy. I went with a lighter primer today. I actually just used concealer. I used the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan. I wanted a lighter base because I want the vibrancy of these colors to really pop on my eye. Then I set the concealer on my eyes with Too Faced mattifying powder. Just a loose powder, just lightly dusted across my eyes. The first color I'm going to dip into is Carnelian, and go ahead and place that just above my crease as a transition color. The next color we're going into is Jasper, and I'm using my Urban Decay Tapered Blending E209 brush. I'm going to place this color directly in the crease and blend upwards. I'm focusing on the outer corner of my eye with Jasper because I want it to have a slightly smoked out effect. With Jasper in my crease and about 2/3 of my lid, I'm going back in with my Morphe 441. This had Carnelian on it. I'm not adding any more product. I'm just going to blend these two colors together. Now I'm dipping into Azalea with my finger, and I'm going to place that color all over the lid. With Azalea placed loosely, I'm going to go back over Azalea with Dayspring. Going back into Jasper, I'm going to actually just blend the crease color in with my lid color a bit more. Going back into Jasper, I'm going in with my Morphe JH40 and just place a little bit of that color in the inner corner or in the inner portion of my lid. Starting on the bottom lash line, going back into Jasper, this time with a Morphe 321, and I'm going to start to smoke out the bottom lash line. Okay, with Jasper placed on the outer third and the inner third, with Jasper placed on the outer third and the inner third of my bottom lash line, I'm going to now go in with my finger and pick up a little bit of azalea and place that in the center of my lash line. Okay, picking up my Morphe JH42, I'm going back into azalea and I'm going to spritz my brush with some Fix Plus. And place that right in the center. With the Morphe JH39, I'm taking a little bit of carnelian and going to run it just under my lower lash line. Okay, now for my inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm picking up my Natasha Denona number 4, going back into the color Agate, and I'm going to place it just under my brow bone first and then in my inner corner. Going to do lashes and liner off camera. This is the final look. For eyes, I did a tight line with IT Cosmetics No Tug Black. I also used a little bit of Pat McGrath Black Coffee, smudged that in the liner, and then a third one. Just close to my lashes, I just used the NYX That's the Point liquid black liner really close to my lashes to make them look a little bit darker and fuller. For mascara, I use IT Cosmetics Superhero on top of L'Oreal Voluminous. This is great stuff. I use this to prime my lashes and it just, so nice. You don't even need falsies with these two things together. And for lips, I use the Morphe Date Night Lip Liner. It's a brown warm liner. And I also use Dose of Colors, this one here, Don't Be Shy. And to top off the lip, just in the center, I used a little bit of Dayspring eyeshadow from the palette. And this is the final look. Thank you again for spending some time with me. I love to hear any comments or suggestions you have, so just go ahead and put that right down below. Again, I'd love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want, go ahead and hit the notification bell, so then that way you know in advance when a video is posted. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, so before you leave, why don't you go ahead and head on over to, you guessed it, Instagram, Christina Sheree. Join my family there too. I post about 3 times a week, daily looks and some things that inspire me or I'm interested in. Thank you again. Have a nice day. I can never tell which side because it's opposite, so the monitor just really messes me up. I'm going left and it's actually supposed to be right. Yeah, about that. Issues. I have them. I'm good with that. Getting better, not a lot of bloopers. Put your hands up. So I gotta wrap this video up, and I can't think of what to say except for bye. I'll miss you. Come back. Ciao.